The biographical method of Bible study. That is, find out what made Bible people tick. The Bible is composed of numerous stories of men and women and their relationships with a loving God who created them. To study the lives of these individuals is meaningful and uplifting. We can learn both what to do and what to be by looking at the positive attributes of hundreds of people who fill the pages of Scripture. We can also gain vast knowledge and wisdom by observing and avoiding the tremendous failures and negative aspects in the lives of people mentioned in God's Word. So very simple, right? We just study the life of their life. With the biographical methods of Bible study, you select a biblical persons. Now, when you look at the name, what is coming to your mind about the biographical methods? What is coming to your mind?
Biography means about their no only their where they live, their time of their biography about their life only pa. Talks about what
wait, I have a call. Wait, I have a call from the boss. What is this? Please consist which park are they? Yes. Ma'am Mimi.
I do not know the schools, Laura. I do not know which one. I do not know. The schools is Laura. Which part are they? I don't have load here. I don't have Wi-Fi.
Ma'am, you are having 4G or you are calling Zalo? Ma'am Laura and Ma'am Mimi, they're separate. Ma'am Mimi with the kids, Ma'am Laura with the honor roll students. They're in different park. Ma'am Mimi is at the park of at the back of the house, the nearest one. Then you call Ma'am Mimi. Where is she now? Wait. Wait. Hello. My mom made me ask my wife to buy the things for the kids, and my wife bought already, but they cannot know where is Mom Mimi now.
And Mom Mimi is with us in the honor student. Mom, you asked her to buy, Mom, huh? To buy something, huh? Oh, she say she will go to the kitchen to get it, not buy. Need to buy, huh?
Yeah, my wife went out and bought already the cuộn dây nhợ á, dây ni lông. And she went to the park at the back and she cannot find Mom Mimi.
Mom Mimi is in the coffee, the milk tea that last time the place that last time we drink.
Milk tea.
Yeah. Mom, okay, Mom Rona will talk to her. Okay, thank you for.
Just call her. Call my wife. Okay. What is this afternoon ball? Okay. Which area is this? Which room is this? Okay. Okay. I have a lot of things to do. Okay. Okay, we continue there. So it's very simple. When you hear the word biographical, means you have to study the history of a person, where's that person from, what history background, who is his father, parents, what tribe he is, where does he stay, what is the culture in his time, what was happening in Israel that time, what are the events that affect in his life, and then through all the Bible verses you find out um, all about him. List all the Bible verses that concerning about him and read and upon meditate upon that. That's how simple it is, right? When you read this one, you know it's too long. Select a person, list on the reference about that person, write down the first impressions, and then you're reading it again. Make a chronicle outline. Okay, you're reading about first when he was born, the first event, second events, all along with his life, and you find some insight about his character through those things like that. Very easy. Okay, so let's find out how do you do it. How do you list all the references about that person? Like let's choose Abraham. How do you find all the references about Abraham? Hello, brother Skeptor.
Yes po.
Only you here.
Yes po. Make a list of all reference that about the person. It means by ano po, pastor? By verse, by books.
Yeah, and how do you make on the references about that person? Very easy, right? Let's talk about Abraham. Google Bible verses about Abraham. Okay. So in Genesis 38 verses about Abraham, 100 verses, huh? Có đây over here. Okay. What's this here? Genesis 17, Genesis 12, Genesis 18, Acts, in the book of Acts also 3:25, and then in the book of Joshua and Acts 7, Hebrew 11, Nehemiah also, okay, verse 9, Genesis 15, and then Deuteronomy 9, and then Acts 7, Genesis 24, Psalm 47, Acts 7, Exodus 3, John 8, Psalm 105, Isaiah 41. Oh, you know, nowadays we have Google already. Okay, we have a lot. So this step, you just list out the verse. Do not list out all the detail of this one, just only the verse. And then what happened next is you arrange this verse. Where is it now? You arrange the verse that you have arranged in chronicles order. Okay, you make it in chronicles order. Okay, what verse come first, what verse come next, next, like that. And then you through the verse what the Bible say about him. Okay, do not guess. Okay, make some insight. It means do not guess that person like this. No, do not make a guess. What the Bible say, what the Bible itself say about Abraham, like that. And there's a lot of verse Bibles, and then after that you identify from what the Bible say about Abraham. You identify, summarize. So what is his, what are his characters? Like that. His faith, his strength, and his weakness through the Bible verses that you read. That's it. Very simple. And then and this one, the rest over here is just application. There is some stories, Bible truth about him, like, because if you talk about the whole life of a person, there are a lot of stories. Okay, you can make one of the story that really affect to your life, and then you write out your applications. Okay, because we cannot apply all. You
Mm.
know, one person has a lot of character traits.
Mm.
So cannot apply all. And then just the main characters, the main quality of the main character, the main character qualities that you really impressed upon, and then you apply, and how to apply, to what circumstances that you apply. That's it. And then that's how easy it is. Okay, so now, and what is a problem, hard time when we study this method? What do you think? What is the advantages and disadvantages of this method?
The advantage, Pastor, is you can easily know him.
Yeah, you scope all the history about
Mm,
him, about a person.
mm.
Yes. And what is the
But
disadvantages?
the disadvantages is if you know the history, the background. Disadvantages. It takes time, Pastor. It takes time.
Okay, so for great person like Abraham, like Jesus, I know it will take a lot of time if you
Yeah, a lot
do
of
this
time.
biographical, and the
Mm,
person you choose is Jesus Christ himself. Then it's really, really take time. So this method is only apply for those who very short mention.
short
Okay,
life.
not short life.
A short life, short.
The
What?
references
Sorry.
or the mentions about in the Bible is
Mm,
very few places.
mm.
Okay, but the people like Paul,
Oh yeah.
like David, is really take time. But you can apply this one to those who some of the judges in the book of
Mm,
Judges or the book of Kings.
mm.
We can apply for King Souls. It can apply. Applicable is short. Apply
Kan,
for
ano,
a person. Yeah, short
kay
life.
Hannah, Pastor. Hannah, the life of Hannah.
Like Hannah, Samson, like in the
Samson.
book of Judges,
Mm,
okay, and book of Esther, those who short book Esther,
mm, mm,
okay. So there's you can mention and you can list down all the verses concerning about that person,
mm.
okay. So that's it, very easy one, and then we go to the application, okay. And then another thing is that we have to be careful because there are a lot of people have different name.
Mm,
Yeah. Some people, same people, but different name. And
mm,
another one is different people with the same name.
mm, mm.
Okay. So,
Yes.
but if we just go to the Google and all mentions about like Nathan, there are different 20 men, 20 Nathan in the Bible with different person. So
Mm.
you have to be careful. Like Mary, there's 7 Marys.
Yeah, Seven
Yeah,
Mary.
yeah. So that is one of the disadvantages, and you have to be
Careful.
careful. Yeah. Be careful. So we not mix up the characters. Okay, even the name Jesus. Okay,
Mm,
there's a lot. There's a bar Jesus in the Old Testament, New Testament also. Okay, so we have to be careful about that. Okay, and then the context. When a verse that give out like a while over here, we have to consider the context. We not only read uh over here, we cannot read only Luke chapter 3 verse 8 and 9. We read only like that, and it we may not understand all, and we have
mm,
to read all the chapter 3 for you to know the context. Okay, the problem of the cult, actually, if you search on the internet, another group like Pentecostal, Evangelical, they also have Bible school, and they
yes
also
po.
teach this book. They're also using this book. Okay, and another also all Jehovah Witness, they also have masteral degree.
Mm,
Yeah, but so what is the difference? The difference is that they just take the verse out of the context of it, okay, and that is very dangerous if you take the verse out of the context and you find another meanings of the verse. You know,
mm,
the golden rule, remember, when
mm,
the common sense of the scripture, when the sense of scripture make common sense, you have to seek no other sense. Okay, You have unless okay, unless that one has no sense in the common sense, such as Jesus said that whosoever eat my flesh and whosoever do not drink my blood and eat my flesh will not have eternal life. So it is nonsense if we take it literally. So therefore we have to take another verses, another parallel verses to explain that one about what's that another verses to explain that one. Okay. Okay. I'll open this one for my baby. My baby is so makulit na. She want to watch the babies. She's a baby, but she want to watch baby. Okay. Now here, what's that? This one. Okay, now. The cute cat. Okay, puppy and kitten. Okay, now. Okay. Oh, Kingdom watch. Okay. Okay, you what? Yeah, you move up. You move up like that. Okay. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Yeah, okay. Okay. So where am I now? So the same book that we're using, but applications different, okay? And then that's how simple it is. You just write down what you understand. Okay. Now, like a life Moses, Chronicle of Life Moses, 40 years in Pharaoh calls. 40 years in Midian desert, 40 years in Sinai desert, and then later on he died like that. It's simple chronicle record about him, something like that. Okay, we move on. These are characters. Example, who character is this? Moses, right?
Stephen.
Moses,
Stephen po.
Stephen, brave, forgiven, a witness to Jesus, like that. Okay. And the Bible truth about him, the presence
The
of the Lord,
presence of
right?
four trials.
False accusations, lives, summarize what we have learned. The outstanding of Stephen is his commitment to God, willing to do anything for him, including giving up his life. And then what you apply, person, I need to do what, the person like him, and blah blah blah. Actually, all of this one is like a theory. For me, it still remains as a theory, but it's just good a beginning. Okay. Okay, so that's one do like that, just simple, huh? And then we move on this one, the topical method of Bible study. This one also easy. Okay, what do you think about the topical method?
Because for me po, Pastor, if you talks about topical, it is verse by verse.
I know there's a verse by verse analysis method is different. Topical is different.
Topical.
Yeah.
Based on my scanning here po in the topical, it is a lot of collection of books, references, and you need to have a lot of list of words. Need to compile.
Okay, so as the topical method is talking about the topic. Okay, example like there will going to be a wedding. Let's all have they invite the brother Scatter to preach. So what you do? The topic is about love. A topic is about the everlasting love. The topic is you can about one what's that? Give another topic like the happiness the happiness of marriage, okay, or the covenant in marriage, or you can choose the topic as about, but do not choose the topic, it's too vast. Example, my topic for preaching today is love. Ay nako, it's very big, a lot of kind of love. Okay, love to your enemies. Jesus said love your enemies. Okay, the wonderful love of God,
Mm.
the love and combined with mercies and truth. What's that? Love your friend.
Mm.
It's very different with love your families, love the world. Okay, the love
Mm.
of the world, the love of God, the love with the material things, the love of father and son. If your topic said love, it's so big. Okay,
Mm.
when you choose a topic, just choose to make it in the scope that you can cover. Okay,
Mm.
like that if someone invited you for marriage, then marriage also very big, so you can like the covenant in marriage or the happiness of being together. Okay, like that. My topic today is the happiness of being together. Okay. So you choose a topic and then you go to at the back of the Bible. Actually, some Bibles has the topic. What's that? The topic verses, like topic
Mm.
about covenant, and then there's topic the verses there. Topic about some Bible has.
Yes
Okay.
po, na po.
Uh, you have that one, right? And
Yes
that's
po.
one method. Another method is Google again. Okay.
Mm.
What's the Bible talking about the covenant? Okay. Bible verses about covenant. Okay. About marriage. Okay. Okay. And then you can see a lot here. Isaiah 54 about Jesus, and then 30 verses about marriage and love in the scripture. And then I do not read actually on this stuff. I just look at the verse. Here in Hebrew chapter 13, let marriage be held. And then Proverbs 18, Genesis 2. And what you going to do with these verses after you have the verse? What do you do?
No, Pastor, you find the points there?
Find the voice. Find the common things. You group this verse.
Oh,
Like Hebrew
like
chapter 13.
cross-referencing.
uh, uh, not only cross referencing, but it's also the grouping. Okay,
Mm.
example like you have this Hebrew. Okay, like this. Pain. Yes, pain. Okay. Example, you have this Hebrew here. Okay, and then you have another Proverbs chapter 18. This is instant noodles when you're going to preach.
Mm.
Yeah, sometimes I did like that. Okay, okay. So I'll show you the secret of the preacher like that. And okay, you just list first thing you do, list on the verse. Okay,
Mm.
and then like that, maybe like 20 verses. I do not know. Okay, and then okay, and then after you list on the verse, you read the verse. Okay,
Mm.
you read it. Make sure you understand the verse and the context in it.
Mm.
Okay, if the context is not clear, then do not
Mm.
use the verse. Okay,
Mm.
after that one, I example because we don't have time to read, so I just make an example that when
Mm.
we read, we see that this one is not suitable, so we remove. Okay,
Mm.
so now we have 6 left, and
Mm.
then you find the common among those 6.
Mm.
Example only, this one talking about the what's that, the bond in marriage. This one talking about relationship in marriage, and
Mm.
this one talking about a commitment in marriage, like that.
Mm.
So you have 3 point already.
3 points already.
Yeah, the
Mm.
covenant, the commitment, like that. And then 3 point with that one, and then you list down. Okay, you have to make the synonyms, so it will be alliterate, like this
Mm.
one about commitment, and this one about covenant. This one is about the bond in marriage. Example only, huh? Okay,
Mm.
so this is C, C. So you
CB.
find a synonym also, so it will become C. So what is the synonym of bond? Can be what that's the synonym of bonds. Go to Google again. Okay.
Connection. Connection.
Okay. Bond is will be like connection in marriage. Okay, so you have C, commitment,
C.
covenant, and connection, and you have the point out. That's instant bridging.
Okay. Topical pa, so this is topical, huh?
That's topical message. When you ask about the topic that you're going to preach, and I give the topic and you find it and find out someone and you preach. Okay, so that's how easy it is. But the key is that the hard keys that different between us is that you have to make sure the verse you use is inside the context. Okay, use it properly. Do not just put inside and without the context of it. Okay, and to the verse is very complicated context. Okay, and it's may misleading. You have to have some words. Example like in the book of John 14:27. Example only. Okay, let's say John 14:27. Okay. Peace I leave unto you, my peace I give to you, not as the world giveth. I give it unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. So peace. Okay. So what does it peace? If some of you want to explain more, so you just check a verse and you go to the Greek word. Okay. There you go to Greek word and you go to dictionary. Greek word peace means the state of national tranquility. Yeah, so means you feel tranquility, no war, nothing like that. And it's from the original word blah blah blah, and the word peace was translated as quietness one time in the book of Acts. It's translated as rest. So in peace you have quiet, you have rest, like that. So and that's one you want to explain. Maybe one, if the verse is complicated, or if the verse is not so clear, you want to explain more, then you apply the what's that verse study, word study. Okay, and then you explain more. We're not going to explain all of this, but maybe you can explain a common words. Like in Hebrew is talking about the word peace. In Proverbs also talking about word peace. In Corinthians also word peace. And then the word peace you need to explain like that. So it's a keyword like that. So wait, I open this one for my kids for again here. Okay, so that's done. It's become a preaching now. Okay. So the thing is that have to use the verse in it
Symmetrically.
In it context. Yeah, explain it properly. Okay, that's the key. And then you pray, and then okay, see, comply is a list of words you want to study. Collect the Bible references. Okay, and then consider each reference individually. Okay, and then compare and group. The one that I told you, you have to compare, you read, and you group it to be the references. Okay, and condense your study into an outline. That one I told you. You make it what is CCC or BBB or DDD or ABC. It depends on how you make it's an outline, and then conclude your Bible study. It's become a preaching. That's how easy it is. Okay. Okay. See, that's what I told you here. Read down the verse, and you have to read it properly. Observation, what is inside, and then after that you group it into group. Do not choose a topic is so big, huh? If like this, is will you have a hard time to group. Here this is how they group it. Okay, he group it in faithfulness. is godly quality, faithfulness, and hard to find, biblical example, like that. So they group it 1, 2, 3 group like that. Okay. So we have inside. Okay. Oh, this one is so big. If the preaching like this, I go. It's very long. Yeah, just make it simple. Yeah, just make it simple, not long like that. Do not choose the topic is so big. Your topic is so big, you have a hard time for you. Okay, here the word study. The word study method is the one that I told you a while ago. Okay. You have to study the original word. Example, like you study the word about love. In the, let's say you choose a word. What word? What word? What words do you want?
Hope.
Word study method. Okay, what do you come into your mind about word study?
It means it comes with a specific word po.
Yeah, and then what do you study about that word?
And then you step by step be familiarized with that word.
Familiarize with that word.
Or find the other word term. Is it po word study method?
Okay, now I will teach you.
Discovering the meanings of a
Okay,
Bible word.
I'll show you in reality what I did and what I'm doing. Okay, so let's study the word. In the Bible, have a lot of words. Let's choose the word peace. Okay, so first thing I do if I study the word peace. Okay, let's open the MS, the PowerPoint. Okay, let us study a word peace. Okay, study the word peace. Okay. First thing I need to do, I want to find all the references about peace. Now, it's because it's very big, so I limit it in the New Testament. Okay, because even Old Testament you study Hebrews and it's just a lot, so we study limited in the New Testament. Okay, so now we get the word peace. We go to the Bible. Okay, you go to King James if you are studying King James. Okay, and Control S, you find the word peace. Okay, and then can I move it down? Hide this one, Muna. Hide. Who is hiding this one? Okay. Okay, peace, and we find it in the New Testament. Okay. Now, enter. Now, the first reference is
Matthew
10:13. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to list down all of this one. Oh no, you will have a really hard time because why? It's 104 verses found. And if you choose a word study about peace, I tell you, you will have a lot of time. Okay, so
how about po
let's choose a word that easier. Okay, easier. Choose the word send.
send.
Okay, send.
Also.
It's half 64 verses found. Okay, let's study this one about send. Okay, so now even though it's very big, but actually I do not refer, I do not move to all of this because we don't have much time. Okay, we group it into group. Okay, it's in the gospel group, in Acts group. Okay, in that's one group. Okay, now how do I group it? I will not go one by one. I will go like this. I wrote the go first one. I just choose first one. Okay, the word send in Matthew chapter 9 verse 38. Okay, the word send. Okay, so we found here in Matthew 9:38, and then Matthew 10. Matthew, I just leave it there. just randomly, okay, and randomly because we don't have time to go all of this, but if you have time to go all of this, that's very good. Okay, Matthew 15 again. Okay, and then just choose random it. Okay, Acts 25. Okay, and then now we go to the Matthew chapter 9 verse 38. Okay, go to it. Okay, we go to it, and then here, and we go to King James Plus. Okay, pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send forth. Okay, so the word will send forth is translated into by the phrase. Okay, send forth is a phrase going to go together. It's not staying alone. Okay, in King James 10-word voice is also the same, and it's from the word here. You click onto it and you go to dictionary. So the word send is from the word ekbalo. Okay, ekbalo. Okay, so now what I need, I go back here, is from the word ekbalo. Okay, and then we look. Now it means to cast out, to drive out, to send out. Okay, and then we look at the original. It has from two words, ek and balo. Okay, and we just copy it here. We copy it here. Okay, ekbalo is from these two words and leave it there. Okay, and later we move on one by one later on. Okay, and now you look at this. The word send, ekbalo, was translated cast 4 times. See, casted 1 time, and we just look at the most reference translated one is the word out.
Send is out.
Okay, and then we can okay, we have to have all of this one, the word out 27 times. Okay, and you have time, you moved on this verse, and you have to read this verse. Okay, like Matthew chapter 8. Why is it not appear? So the devils besought him, saying, if thou cast us out, suffer us to go away into the earth of swine. Okay, so it's about the
Disgusting.
of the what's that, the possessing of the man, right? The what's
swine,
the
pig.
The pig, they jump into the pig. So if thou cast us out, okay, so if out, move it out, to move out, to go out. So that's how the Lord pray that the Lord will send the people who work for him in the field to go out. So it means first they have to belong to first. Like in this case, before you go out, you have to belong to. So means you have to belong to the family of God first. Belong to God first. Belong to the owner of the harvest first, and then he will send you out. Okay, he will not just call you in somewhere and put you in the harvest, the rice field, but he should be a member of his house so that he can send you out, because it's translated as the word out, and the devils was already inside the man, right? So that's how we study. Okay, and then we go to another verse. But the Pharisee said that he casted out the devil through the prince of the devils. So cast it out means it's already inside. So the same, in group it into the same. This one also cast out the devil. Okay, This one also out about the devil. And then, and they come to Jerusalem, and Jesus went into the temple and began to cast out them that sold. Okay, cast out mean you already in. Okay, so that's it. And then so one clavo, and you have to list down on the translation the same. In King James, it may not be the words you know, always say the words ekbalo is not always translated as send, but was translated as out, like that. And then what else from the word Matthew 13:41. We go to Matthew 13:41. And the Son of Man shall send forth. Okay, another one, send forth.
Send forth.
Okay, and this one, send forth, you go to dictionary, it's not one expolo. This one is bostelo. Okay, so it's have different words. Okay, so the word send over here was translated as the word bostelo. And the bostelo is, what is it, the original word is root word? No, it's not a root word. So it's come from different two words here. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then we just go to all of this one later. From the word apple and from the word stilo. Okay, and what does it mean? Okay, now apostolo means to order, to go in place appointed, to send away, to depart. So this one, Apollos, means to send with authority. Okay, another one, send it just go out, but this one send with authority. And then when they drew nigh unto Jerusalem, and were come to Bethany and unto the Mount of Olives, then sent Jesus two of disciples. So this time Jesus sent them with an authority. Okay, send away like that. And then we look at the root words. We look at the root words. The word apple. Okay, and you click here, you copy it, you put on the finding here, number 5. There. The word apple means separation. So when God sent, means separate us from something. Separate physically or
temporary
kind of place, and then of origin, and then what's that? And this which means to off, or that is away from. And it's the word apple was translated as ago, at, avoid, begin, began, and most of the time is what translated from. Okay, so it means that God has sent us from some place to another place. Okay, it's with authority to totally separate, like that, and then etc. So it's take a lot of time to study this one. Okay, of course, like the list like this, you cannot go from top to bottom, but if you have really time, you can do it. But I just select like you know, just random 3 or 4 among the hundreds. But the key is that I focus on the thing that translated most. Ago I did not focus. I focused from the word from, because 308 times, and it was off 116 times. You focus on the most translated one. Okay, and then we go back to another one. Another one is because apos is to away from. Okay, how about telo? We put over here again, number 4. Telo. Let's move 4. Okay, number 4. There, stelo. Stelo means to set a place, set in order or arrange. So mean apostelo means stay away from this place and set yourself in another place. Apostello. Okay, so origin means this one is not an original word. Apos is original, but this one is not from original word, and it has the base, and it's the base of that one is hismeti. See, so one word is come from another word, and another word come from another word. Unless when you reach the root words, there's no more. Okay, so the stelo is come from the word hismete, and you go to the word hismete here, click here. Okay, number 6. Okay, and hismete, this one is original already, a primary word. Okay, it's no more going somewhere else. So hismete is to cause to stand, to put to place. When you put in that place, you have cause to cause, to make stand, to place, to put, to set, to abide, to bid, to stand with, to stand by. Okay, and then you can see the some is translated from the word appointed, represent, set, stand. That the most translated is stand, standard, standing. Oh, see, so God sent us out means to stand. The root word of sending out is to stand. It's not God sent and you go, you unstable, but you stand in the place that God has sending you. Okay, so that is standing, and then that what's we study more like that. That's how we study the Bible, and then after that you list out. Of course, we cannot list out all of that as we see it's very long already. Okay, so how they do it? Choose a word. Now choose a word that you can cover up. Do not choose a word that there's 1,000 times reference in the Bible. Really hard. Okay. Find it in English definitions, compare translations. Translations, actually there's different translation that they use in NIV, KJV, but this method I'm not really use much about the translation. When I have the root words, I just stay on the root word. Okay, and then write down the definition of the original words. It's a lot. Check out the words occurrence in the Bible. Okay, as a while ago I did it. You go here, King James, and you Control S to find it. You type it, and this will list out all for you. Okay, that's how the word. And then find the root meaning and the origin meanings. That's what we did a while ago. And then how it used by what? By we read the verse. A while ago, how it's used, we read the verse, how it was used, how it's different translation. It's not always translated as send, but it was translated as out, as from, as blah blah blah, a lot. Okay, and then what you have learned throughout all your study, and write it down like that. Okay, so okay, which is there, and here, look. In English translation, it's only 6,000 different words were used in the Bible. But in original Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, there's 11,000. The question is, how can you fit 11,000 words into 600? So it means there's one word in English. There's one word in English has different words in Greek words. Right? And there's a lot of Greek words, when it's translated to English, it's only one word, like the word love. In Greek words, agape. What else? eros, love.
Eros.
And then one more, keywords. And when you translate to English, it's only
Love.
love. Okay. Example like and it's also another alternative part because there's one word in Greek words but translated a lot of meanings in English, like the word sense a while ago we have read. It was translated from Greek word, and but the word here ekpalo was translated I send, apostelo also translated I send for. And another, the ekpalos in Greek words were translated as send. Beside that, it's also were translated as from, of, go, and then etc. a lot. Apostolos also were translated in another a lot of things also. So that is word study. You have to study that one on the senses. Of course, you have to study in the sense of the scripture. Okay, and then exhaust concordance. Okay, we can have it now on the eSword. We can use it, and then Greek dictionary. We know it already. We actually everything we need is just here. Okay, and you can have some commentaries. You have something here already. Okay, it's complete. Now, this one, and even in this book, they did not tackle one more thing. What is that one more thing? I tell you, like the word sent forth. Okay, when it's come to the verb, you have to understand if it mentions, okay, here and send forth. This is a verb. It is a female verb. It is aorist voice. It is a third singular. Okay, see, that is a 10 mood and voice of a verb. If you study a verb here, okay, active mood, okay, it's a future tense. Send forth is a future tense. F here, voice is active. Active means the Jesus is the one who sent. He is the one who has authority. The subject is the one who do the work. Indicative. And then third person. Third person means it's not the one who read it or the one Jesus talking to is the one who received. He's talking about someone else. Now, the number of this one is singular. It's not send many, but send one. Okay, so we go back here. The Son of Man shall send for his angel, and they shall gather out his kingdom, all that of things. So, send for here is he's talking about the third person, that is his angel. It's not about the one who received, the one who listen, or the one who read this. Okay, about the third person is angel. It's the future. That's why it translated as shall. It's singular because the Son of Man, only one person. It's active because he is the one who do the act. It's indicative because sent for what? Sent for his angel. Indicated to his angels, clear. Indicative.
Indicate.
Okay, third person, that one. So now, when you read another send in the Bible, let's say move to another send. Matthew 15:23. 15:23.
32 po, Pastor.
32. 32. Then Jesus called his disciples unto him and said, I have compassion on the multitude because they continue with me now 2 days. I will not send them away. Okay, now we look at the 10 mood voice of that one. I moved with compassion toward the crowd because already 3 days, and with me, and they
Send away. There.
and
Oh, verb.
have
Action verb.
and have not what
What
they
they
may eat,
may eat
and
and
to
send
send
away.
away. Okay,
Verb. Oh.
that is a verb, to send away,
Verb.
but AAN. Okay,
Action
we
verb,
find it.
adjective, and noun.
Then we can refine it. Then we find it. Oh, what's this? Korea. Okay. What happened? Come on. Come on. Okay. So if you cannot find that one, you can go to, where is it, the Bible here? Here. Okay. It's hanging. Why? Search. Where is it?
Different.
Wait. I have another one. Where is it? Code the cloud. Coming on here with no. Dictionary, typing, Chinese, homeschooling, English. No. Robinson, find my code. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Matthew chapter VAN. Matthew chapter 2 verse what?
32? 32?
Huh?
32 po. Matthew 16:32.
Matthew 16:32. Wait. We go to Matthew 16:32. There, go there. Wait. Where? What's that Espino here? Here.
Is that Matthew 16?
Huh? 15, eh?
15.
15:32.
15:32.
Okay. 15:32. Here. Yeah. Toward the multitude, confusion, not there, miss them. Where is it?
On the way. On the way po. Nandiyan. There. No send.
Okay. Because they continue with me now 3 days and have not
Not what
what
they
they may
want.
eat. I don't want to. The word there would translate it as dismiss. Okay.
This means to dismiss.
DAAN. And we click into it. So slower. Okay. That is aorist active
Active
and
infinitive.
infinitive mood. Okay. Now, there's another way for you to do that faster here. You go to the 10 mood voice here. Okay. And you go to where's the word sent. Here. I will not here. Click over here and go to the dictionary with 10 mood voice here. Tense, present tense, voice active, and mood is indicative. Present tense, active, indicative. Okay. So tense, present tense, you know already, voice, active voice, and then indicative mood. Symbol like that. Okay. So when we study the words, we study also how they usage, how they usage by the tense, the mood, the voice, and in the circumstances that the Lord used. Okay. So it's really hard. Okay. Sometimes once Greek or Hebrew words is translated several ways in English. To overcome this difficulty, you will have to carefully study on the different renderings on that original words. You can do this quite easily to use of your exotic continents. For example, Greek words, koinonia is translated 5 different ways in King James versions. Communication once, communion 4 times, contributions, distribution once. Okay, like that. And how do you find this one? Okay, example, let you study word koinonia. Okay, copy. Okay, and you this one koinonia, yeah, and then wait, and you type Greek, and you type and then you find this one the order of the Greek in the dictionary, and you copy that one. You go to eSword again, okay, and you go back to the King James here, okay, or King James Plus, or you can find it directly to dictionary, and you type it here, okay. Number 2, search, and you go here to your dictionary. Wait, I will show you there. Koinonia is occurring 20 times. It's communicated 1 time. In Hebrews, communication 1 time. Communion 4 times. Contribution, distribution, and fellowship 12 times. See that? And you can find it all over here. Okay? Then I go back to over here. Oh, see? That's what they get and how they will define this one. Okay? And then you study that one, and then that's it. Okay, and how we study the word, how it was written, of course the text, what part of the book, remember the text, and then etc. And that's how we study. It's really take time when you study that one.
Word.
Yeah.
Word by word.
Yeah, word by word, it's really take time. Okay, do you have any questions?
Pastor, with regards po sa for our report po, when we do the video, it's just like we're just doing the same as what we're doing po. Just make it clear, just make another example.
Yeah, it's like that. Okay.
But ano po Pastor, but the lesson we just based po on the book that we have here about
Yeah, a prequel.
Okay. Clear po. Understood.
Okay.